You're gonna hear about my party, they're gonna be shutting them down, they're gonna probably be arresting me, doing all types of crazy things just because we wanna have a good time.
You threw a house party and I got the footage, okay? Look at this. Now, who has this many people at their house? Puff, and, or Sean, Diddy, Doody, what do I call you?
Diddy had rules for his freak-offs, but the fact that the New York Post interviewed a former employee of Diddy's, a person that the incarcerated, disgraced music mogul paid to help organize his freak-offs.
A lot of people allowed it to go on, said nothing, didn't intervene, maybe benefited from it, profited from it. All of these individuals and entities, in my view, have exposure.
What if I told you that one of the most influential figures in music, Sean Diddy Combs, is now at the center of a scandal so shocking it's tearing apart everything we thought we knew about him? That's right. The rap mogul who once ruled the music industry with hits and iconic parties is now facing accusations that'll make your jaw drop. The claims are wild, disturbing, and downright disgusting. So, buckle up, because today we're diving into the dark and twisted world of Diddy's infamous freak-off sessions. Now, we all know Diddy has been known for throwing some of the biggest parties in showbiz.
Oh, see what we doing? Goddamn. My outfit look like.
His lavish events were legendary, packed with celebrities, high-end vibes, and non-stop energy.
I'm looking at him as a saint going to a party that ain't nothing but sin. Drinking, maybe fornication, man on man, woman on woman, he on she.
What's going on? It's official. We're here. Dirty Money album release party, last train to Paris. It's crazy. I decided to switch scenes, got too hectic down there. I'm up here in the hot tub, doing it official, you know what I'm saying? My nigga Trey's up here, my nigga Fab's up here. You know, when you have a scene like this, you gotta bring bosses with you. As you see, it's female friendly. We got a ladies and a female. She's butt ball. That's what I call it, raw dog. I'm not jumping the tub myself. You know, once everybody gets out, you know, just me and the lady. This is my scene. I'm used to this type.
But what went on behind closed doors was anything but glamorous. According to sources close to the star, Diddy had a disgusting set of rules about the type of women allowed into these private gatherings. Just imagine this, a source shared. We're talking about a strict weigh-in policy, a 140-pound limit, and endless stipulations on appearance. The girls had to be young, hot, and dressed like they were ready for, well, something else. And if you think that sounds extreme, wait till you hear this. Organizers were allegedly required to keep a scale nearby just in case any of the women needed a last-minute weigh-in.
The freak-off organizer worked for Diddy in the years 2004 and 2005. They alleged that Diddy was very visual, obviously, for the kind of party that it was. Meaning, you had to be a certain body shape. You had to literally weigh less than a certain amount. Literally.
Yes, you heard that right. There were actual weigh-ins at these parties. Diddy's list of rules went even further, with sources saying he didn't want to see any flab, cellulite, or even too many piercings or tattoos. Now, here's where it gets even darker. Prosecutors are claiming that some of these freak-offs involved women who were blackmailed, coerced, and even transported across state lines. These accusations are chilling, and the number of women coming forward is astonishing. Lawyer Tony Busby, who's representing over 120 alleged victims, is dropping bombshells, claiming that some of these women were even minors at the time. But it doesn't end there. The organizer said Diddy never asked about the ages of the women at his parties. There was a don't ask, don't tell policy, and some insiders even believed it was to bypass drinking laws, not suspecting the true intentions. This only adds to the mystery and raises questions about just how deep this really goes. Were people turning a blind eye? Or was this something darker, calculated to protect the secrets of these twisted parties. No pants, no jeans, no flat shoes. One organizer remembered, explaining that the dress code for these women was strict. Party dresses only, short enough to barely cover anything, with cleavage on display and high stilettos as a non-negotiable requirement. Can you imagine? This was not just a party. It was a carefully staged scene where women were instructed to look a certain way, almost like an object.
Said to me, "Take your clothes off." And I said no. And I left. And they told me they were gonna burn all my music. And they didn't stop. They didn't stop asking me, and then I just froze and
And just when you think you've heard it all, here's another twist. One dancer, who performed at an after-party for Diddy's 2005 MTV VMAs event, was reportedly offered a shady deal to head back to Diddy's place. She declined but claims other girls did go. And after that, they wouldn't talk about what happened. This begs the question, what was really going on behind those closed doors? Now, Diddy's world is unraveling as accusations pile up. He's facing charges that range from S-trafficking to racketeering, with victims recounting experiences that paint a horrifying picture of abuse, manipulation, and control. With over 120 victims already stepping forward, this case is shaping up to be one of the biggest celebrity scandals in recent history. And let's be real, the stakes are high. If Diddy is found guilty, he could be looking at life behind bars, a life sentence, or a minimum of 15 years, meaning if he's convicted, he may not see freedom until he's nearly 70. So, where does this leave us? The glamorous facade of the music industry is being ripped apart, and Diddy's legacy is hanging in the balance. This trial is going to be explosive, with countless stories and allegations yet to come to light. Will Diddy be held accountable? Or will more secrets be swept under the rug? What do you think? Do you believe Diddy's guilty of everything he's accused of? Or is there more to the story? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and let's keep this conversation going. This story is far from over.